All right, okay. Let's say the unthinkable happens. America is under attack. We are under attack and our communications is down. It's complete chaos outside and we are in trouble. So, my question to you is, what handgun are you going for? I am going to give you 5 handguns that I feel that, yes, can be trusted, and 5 handguns that I would choose in a situation of that sort. Now, I did ask ChatGPT, look, hey, if something was to happen, not even shit hit the fan, America is under attack, and what 5 handguns would you suggest? And she did just that. She gave me 5 handguns that I could choose from, and ironically, I have all 5 of the manufacturers. I may not have the exact model of handgun, but I do have the manufacturer. So I did choose one of those options and what it is that I had. Now, you're probably like, well, you know ChatGPT? Yeah, shit, Siri using ChatGPT, so why I can't use it? So act like you don't know. What would Siri be saying? Would you like for me to refer to ChatGPT for more information? Yeah, her. So why not just use it for yourself? So with that being said, 5 handguns. And let's talk about what those options are if that situation was to happen. And the very first option, no. Before we go any further, let me inform you that we are in a safe and controlled environment. We are in the office, and this video is for educational purposes only. Also, all of these handguns have been checked, double checked, triple checked. I will not be dropping any magazines or engaging any slides to show clear because they have already been checked. Okay? So, I already know it because I was thinking about that before. Somebody's going to be like, well, if America is under attack, a handgun is the last thing that I'm going to look for. I'm going to get my AR-15 and that's fine. You're going to get your AR-15, but tell me what handgun you're going to get as well because that's what we're talking about, okay? So, I'm going to give you 5 and with the help of ChatGPT. And I think these are damn good options. So with that being said, number 1 was the Glock 19, Glock 45. Absolutely. So y'all probably suck of me with the Glock 19 and the Glock 45 Gen 6, but I have been enjoying them so much. The small adjustments or the little bit of changes that they did do with this firearm has really satisfied my I don't like Glock situation. The serrations in the front and the rear of the slide, they are more aggressive or they're more pronounced. The undercut on the trigger guard helps a lot more now with that whole, Glock knuckle situation. The extended beaver tail was something else that I enjoy so much. But what I enjoy the most is the new stipple on the actual grip of this handgun. I absolutely enjoy this to the max. 100%. So, yes, let's see what ChatGPT says about this handgun. All right, so it says it's extremely reliable. Absolutely correct. Number 2, huge aftermarket, and parts are easily available. 100% true as well. These are things that you can find extremely easy. You may have something and you don't know that you would be able to use to get what it is that you need for this to continue to run for you. So the Glock is something that is very aftermarket. I don't think there's any other manufacturer out there that supports as hard as Glock does. So, and also the magazine capacity, you have 15 and 17. Your Glock 19 gives you 15 rounds. Your Glock 45 gives you 17 rounds. So that is also a plus when it comes to this. So that number 1 was the Glock 45, in my case, Gen 6, chambered in 9mm. Secondly, I'd say the SIG P320 M18. Okay, I understand that the P320s have had very unfortunate situations behind it. Luckily, I have not had any issues with any of my P320s. So I am going to support the number 2 option that she has given me, saying the SIG P320 M18, and I have just that. So we have the SIG P320 M18X chambered in 9mm. We are running the Romeo M17 with the Streamlight TLR1HL on here. And we have a wonderful capacity when it comes to this handgun. The handgun is a little bit heavier than what people would say is more comfortable for them. That is completely understandable, but for me, in my opinion, I feel like it allows me to get back to zero a lot easier with my follow-up shots, and it's just a better shoot for me when it comes to the handgun. Now, what is ChatGPT saying? It's saying it was adopted by the military, so why not? Why wouldn't you want to have or run a pistol that the military has adopted? So that right there speaks volumes in itself. And it has a modular system, and it's accurate and durable. 100% agree with that. So that is why I second that number 2 option with this M18X, because I enjoy it very much as well. So number 2 was the SIG P320 M18X chambered in 9mm. All right, number 3. Number 3 was the Staccato, the 2011 platform. I would say absolutely, Staccato makes wonderful, wonderful firearms. I enjoy them all. But unfortunately, they have some, in a situation like this. My Staccato XC is comped. I don't want to be bothered with that. My Staccato XL is just too long. I'm not interested in having anything in that size firearm as far as your barrel length and your slide length. Just looking for capacity when I can have the same capacity of the 21, 22 rounds in something just a little bit more compact. So I did, and another thing, my Staccato P, although that is more on the duty pistol side, I'm not a fan of it. So I brought out what I felt like was what made sense for me the most. And that is my Staccato C2. Great pistol. I carried this pistol for some time. For obvious reasons, I stopped carrying it. If you're interested to know that, I have a full video on that. But we are running the Loophole. This is the Delta Point Pro on here. It's a great feeling firearm in the hand. Wonderful trigger. As I don't need to say anymore when we talk about the actual shoot of this handgun. It is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I really enjoy it. So what did ChatGPT say? It said, combat proven with law enforcement. That's a plus, plus, plus. And it's extremely accurate, as I just said. And your fast follow-up shots, agreed 100% with that as well. You may not feel like that would be quite accurate as far as the follow-up shots coming with something this small, but the recoil system on here is fantastic. So that happening will definitely happen for you. So this is the Staccato C2 chambered in 9mm. Yes, we do have the 20-round magazine in here. She does come with a 16-round mag, so they are interchangeable. I can use my XC or my XL magazines in here, as well as my 16-round that she comes with. The Staccato C2 chambered in 9mm. All right, and up next, we have number 4 being Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. Now, if you didn't know, M&P stands for military and police. We do have the military and police line, and we do have the regular Smith & Wesson. So we are going to talk about the Smith & Wesson M&P 2.0. Now, she wasn't specific, but I do have an option, and I feel like this is also a great shoot. So what you're looking at here is the M&P 2.0 metal chambered in 9mm. Great shoot. Now, you may feel like, if I'm going to carry something like this, the aggression on the actual grip is a little bit too much on that handgun. I understand, but we're talking about reliability, and we're talking about just performance in itself. And I feel like this firearm, with even the weight, it's just such a balanced firearm that, yes, absolutely will get what it is that you are looking for 100%. Great trigger on here. We have accessory rail. She's optic ready. We have kind of like a faux flared magwell. The actual magazine gives you or completes that flared magwell feel. So that's a plus in itself. So what did she say? She said, very durable striker gun. Absolutely great ergonomics and a good value option. Pretty much everything that I said. And again, the reliability is there, and why not? The Smith & Wesson 2.0 metal, chambered in 9mm. Up next, now this one here, I brought it in because, hey, if she's suggesting it, it has to be pretty good. Now, I am not a huge Beretta fan, but the Beretta that I have, I enjoy shooting it very, very much. She recommended the Beretta 92M9. Now, I don't have the 92M9, but I do have the 92XI. Now, this is the Beretta 92XI Squallow, chambered in 9mm, accessory rail, huge trigger guard, as you can see. Very nice. When I say nice, smooth shoot, this pistol handgun shoots so nice. It's yeah, it's there. Yes, she's more on the costlier end, but performance is definitely there. So what is ChatGPT saying about this one? All right, so military history. So it has a very, very strong military history. The presence of the Beretta in the military, I'm not going to say all over the world, but in various countries, it stands firm, and it still does. So that also speaks volumes, you know, not just the M18, but also this Beretta. So that is a great thing, and it's proven reliability. On my arm tired. Proven reliability. If it's been proven over and over and over again, what more do you need than that? Than that much of a confirmation as to what it is that the Beretta can do. Now, yes, I am interested in a few more, so we might just have to get us that 92M9 and see how that feels. But as far as this Squallow goes, it's a wonderful option. So if you got it, great, let me know. But if you do have the 92M9, drop it in the comments. Say, well, Yoki, it's not that much of a different shoot, but again, I really, really want to know. Now, out of all of these firearms, I must say that the selection, that was number 5. Out of those 5, which one would I choose? That is probably the $1 million question. Overall, they are very hard options. I don't even think...
I'm going to go with my M18.
You're going to go with the M18? All right, so... my husband says he's going with the M18. The M18X with the Romeo M17 red dot and the Streamlight TLR H1. Nice option. Very nice. And although I enjoy the Glock 45 as much as I do Gen 6, I think I'm going to go with the C2. I'm going to go with the Staccato C2 just because I've had her just that much longer, and I feel like she can get out there and shake something. This is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with the Staccato C2. But I'm going to have a backup. My Glock 45 going to be my backup. So with that being said, Yoki, what did y'all think? What did y'all see? How did y'all feel? Drop it in the comments. Let me know, what handgun are you running with? You may say, Yoki, I ain't going with neither one of them. I'm going with this. Let me know because I want to know. So with that being said, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the channel just by watching this video. And y'all know I love it when things work. Everything on here works, but I love y'all for life. Muchos besitos.